Hi, so now I'm here with Brian Dobson from RTE News, and he's just chaired our debate on that in the future all we watch on TV will be live events. So Brian, can you tell us what you picked up from the discussion or your views on this?
Well, I suppose one of the things that I found interesting when we broadened the discussion to the floor is that a lot of the students who were there are saying really RTE isn't relevant to them. A lot of them, one young woman said that she just doesn't watch anything on RTE, even Love Hate. I think it's a big challenge for an institution like RTE to be able to to connect with the entire audience, not just people my age or a bit younger than me or a bit older than me, but really to, if you like, I suppose that's about building the audience for the future. So I thought that was a kind of interesting thing for me to think about.
Yeah, and because you have young kids yourself as well, don't you?
I have two college-age girls.
And do you find they watch a lot of things online, or? Oh
yes, they're always looking at stuff online, or they're watching stuff that on different channels that come in on the cable. But I'm very fascinated by the way they watch, and then they text and they Facebook. It's kind of a multiple experience, and I think that was one of the points that was made by Mourinho inside one of our speakers, that actually there is a future, she thinks, for programs that are transmitted at a particular time on television, because people will watch them at that time and then will interact on social media.
And hashtagging with Twitter and all that. And you've Twitter yourself, don't you? So
yeah, I have a Twitter account.
Do you find you get a lot of your news on Twitter nowadays, or in the newsroom? It's becoming more online, isn't it?
Well, when I'm at work, I'm in front of my computer at work and I'm getting news from that, because I have access to wire services and so on, and our own news sources as well. But when I'm away from the office, I pick up a lot of stuff. Last night I was picking up stuff about the Newsnight and the BBC and the statement that they issued about this falsely accusing Lord McAlpine of abuse and so on. So some of that I will often pick up those kind of things
on the phone as you go
on Twitter, on the phone,
yeah. And finally, do you have any advice for people our age trying to break into the industry? And
yeah, well, if you're really determined, if you really want to do it, stick at it. Like anything, just keep going, and don't take no for an answer, and just keep knocking on doors and keep building as much experience as you can. To get involved in your own college TV station or radio station or college publications. If you can go to somebody who might employ you in the future and say, look, I've done this, this and this even before I got out into the workplace, that's a huge bonus for you. So to get as much practical experience and build up that portfolio of work, that's really important, I think.